Look at this, people, all the way to the ground. Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. So we're out here at the Fly with Jared. He's a subscriber. The Fly is on the Mississippi River in New Orleans, just behind the Audubon Zoo. First line out. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get fishing, man. It is just a little bit after 8 a.m. We're gonna be out here for the rest of the morning and going into the solar noon bite. The bait today is skipjack. Jared brought some skipjack down. It was previously frozen. It is going thaw now. I'm gonna cut 2 pieces and put 2 rods out. When I'm fishing with frozen bait, I don't do the fillet thing. If it's mullet or skipjack, I keep it intact like this. If I cut a piece that has the gut pocket, I'm probably gonna cut that gut pocket off. But as you see, I'm at the back end of it, so I'm not gonna cut anything off. I'm gonna use this whole piece right here like this. All right, here we have an 8/0 octopus style hook. We're gonna go in just like this. Come out, get the scales off. There you go. Now, this is on a 50-pound test leader. It's snailed up. Up here we got a surgeon's loop, cow hitch to the swivel, sinker slide, 3 ounces of lead, and I'm using 80-pound braid. That's what I like to use for the river. If you're fishing in different places, you might not need to go as beefy as 80-pound braid. This rod is a 12-foot Shakespeare ugly stick, and it has a Penn Pursuit 2 on here. Yes. See how long it takes it to sink. Still sinking. Still sinking. Stopped. I'd say we're in 40 feet or more of water here. Time to bait up the second rod. This one, the rig is pretty much the same, except the hook is a different size. This is a 6/0. We're gonna hook it the same way. There you go. That's a smaller piece of bait on a smaller hook. Now this rod is a Daiwa beef stick with a Shakespeare contender on it. Nice, nice. Trying to get these baits this morning near or in the first current seam, and we're pretty much there. Let's see how long it takes this one to sink. There it is on the bottom. Now this is a real normal spot to see people fishing in. It is quite the traditional catfish fishing spot here in New Orleans, but it's really far uptown. It's really far from where I'm staying. So you've never really seen me fish here because it's just out of reach. But it is good. I've never produced a video here, I don't think. I have fished here once and I've been here a few times. All the times that I've been here, the river was really high, and it's quite low right now. This can be snaggy, I know, when the river's high, because you look behind us here, we've got all these trees and other things that you can snag on. I don't know if this is going to be snaggy today. I haven't had anybody recently tell me that it is right now, so it should be good. We're kind of on a flat, or a bar, if you will. Hopefully we do good. Let's see what's up. I mean, I hope we do good. We did have a cold front come through last night, but it was not a very significant one. It brought us down to the mid-70s, and today we're only going to get up to the mid-80s, whereas yesterday we were right there at 90 degrees. I got a slack line. Let's deal with that. Even though I've never really fished here, especially during a low river, I'm already learning stuff about this spot, and I'm going to give you a tip about what I've learned. So look at this line. This is Jared's line. It's green. I hope you can see it. Follow my finger. Look how steep that is going in. Now, he's not as far out as me, but I have the same grade just going straight into the water. What that means is there's a drop off not too far. It goes deep really fast. It's probably about 20 feet or more, around 20 feet out. You're gonna have if one of us were to walk out here, we'd probably go right down beneath our head really fast, somewhere in here where his line is hitting the water. It's about 20 feet out, and we've got the same thing going over there. So that tells me that we're both over the drop off. And he's got a second line out. Can't see it because of the sun, but we have the same thing. His is slightly different, so that last rod of his might be on a hump. I'd say his rod here and my 2 rods are in fairly deep water, though I'm probably in deeper because I got 12 footers and I'm further out. But yeah, there's a drop off here, so we're in deep water here. Should be good. And we're seeing bait, skipjack and mullet break the water out there. That's a good thing too. We went ahead and changed spots just so we could have the shade. We're not too far from where we started, which is over there. Water seems to be just as deep here, if not a little deeper. It is now 11 o'clock and this session is going slower than molasses, slower than I expected. It has nothing to do with last night's cold front. It has everything to do with what time we started. Because we started like around 9 o'clock or so, and it's now 11, so we could start to pick up some bites around solar noon. We could see some activity. Haven't seen bait activity for a little bit now, but you know me, I'm gonna stay here as long as it takes. Now that I'm at this spot, I can go sit in the shade and I'm not gonna cook like I'm sitting in a rice cooker. I walked over to Jared, said, "You have any bites?" I turned around, started running. Yeah, this is the bigger piece on the 8/0.
Keep wanting better.
Nice. I can't tell you what it feels like, if it feels like a big fish, medium fish. He's coming up over a drop off, and that always makes your fish feel a little heavier than they are. I'm going to venture to say that it's not a baby.
Like it.
He did. Oh, nice. Got a beaver. Look at that. You want to grab it? You want this? Okay.
Whoa.
Look at this. You went down to a knee there. Yeah, you're right. 12.54. All right. Yeah, you're right. I would say so far, really worth the wait. Definitely worth the wait. I'm not keeping fish today. Let's let this one go. There he goes. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
We just let that one fish go. And now I got another one. I haven't even baited up the rod and put it back out yet. So it's one for the ugly stick and one for the beef stick. Wow, if they're coming in, because we're right at solar noon. We're like
11:40.
Yeah, we're really close to solar noon. I'm not sure what time solar noon's gonna be, but solar noon's not always right at noon. It can be a little before, or it can start a little after. Oh, this one, oh, nice head shakes. Yes, yes, this one feels good. I keep looking over there at your rods, Jared. I'm expecting one of them to go off any second now if I'm having this much consecutive luck back to back. Look at this fish. It's like another blue cat. Whoa, he's pirouetting like a wrestler slash ballerina out there. Oh, yeah, you're not ready. Come on, you got to get ready. He's a couple more pounds than the other one, or close to. Let's see if we can ski him in. Yeah, he's about the same as the last one. That mud is treacherous right there, man. Jared went down past the kneecap. Look at this. Classic hookup, corner of the mouth. You know, I take it back. I don't think this fish is gonna weigh more than the first one. I think he's gonna be just underneath 12 pounds. Definitely smaller than that first one. 9.57. The name of that ship is New Activity. It's got kanji on it. I think that's Chinese. That might not be Japanese, but it's definitely kanji. Look at this. Almost 10 pounds. Decent fight. We're gonna let this go. There we go. All right, there he goes. Is he still there? Here you go. Got him?
Yep.
Nice. Finally got one, Jared. It's almost 120 right now. Head shakes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come over on this side of you so I can see the other three rods. Does he feel good size? Because we got a lot of sinky mud in front of us. Oh, yeah. That might be, that looks like the biggest one so far, dude. Let's see if you can ski him in. See how close I can get. Oh, there we go. You guessed 15?
Yes, sir.
Well, you were wrong. It's 16. 16.65. So far, the biggest fish from today. That is a really good catch. You're not going home skunked. There he goes. Not an easy place to release fish.
At all.
Whoa. He went running for his rod, and now I'm running.
That might be a goat. Oh, that might be...
Sorry, guys, I had you down. Sometimes right it makes that GoPro drop. You're looking at my feet. Hasn't been long since we caught that last fish on your line. We were planning on calling this at 2. It's like 140 right now or something. I'm bringing this up over a drop off. It's coming in slow. It's a nice fish. That's 4 for today. Oh yeah, there's some head shakes right there. He's trying to get serious all of a sudden. Oh yeah. Whoa, look at him trying to edge that way. He's really putting the muscle on right now. Finally, we see him. That's like about 18 pounds maybe. Whoa. Oh yeah, that could be pushing 20. What's up?
20.
Yeah. This is a difficult place to release and land fish because the mud is real sinky, but it's the most productive spot we've been in today. Look like you got socks on, Jared. Look at that mud on your feet. You let that scale relax. Looks like, yeah, definitely over 21, 21.12. Man, I love it when they're bigger than I guess. I was guessing 18. Yeah, 21 pounds. Yeah, you're right. Nice. What a nice fight this was. We're gonna go find a safe place to release this fish without getting buried down up to the hips. There he goes. Thanks, man. That was fun. Oh, and there he goes. He kicked right in there. Look at this, people. All the way to the ground. I had my back turned telling fishing stories, and all of a sudden Jared started hooping and hollering. I look over and I didn't see the rod. This fish does not feel super huge. It's not Moby Dick, but a medium-sized fish can yank your rod down. Every time we catch a fish, every time I've caught a fish, I move my sand spike to a different hole because this is soft sand. It's a nice fish. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going knee deep.
This is a nice fish. Either that or it's the drop off.
Took it like a big boy.
He did. He did. He about took the rod. Are we filming? Yeah. Almost got him up here, people. He's really got his head down. Oh, look at that. Guys see him? There's that beaver action I love. Do it again. Ah, that was kind of weak, guy. Nice cats on the small baits today. We only got one, right? Only got one on the bigger bait, which has always been on the Shakespeare, on the ugly stick. Let's see if I can sled him in here. He don't want to come in yet. That's that walnut deep mud right there. Oh my goodness. He's stuck right there. Whoa. Wow, I thought this one would be bigger than the last one. This one is just a little bit over 19 pounds, as you can see, 19.14. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a little bit heavier than 21 pounds. I think maybe he is a little bigger, but not heavier. This fish is skinny. You can see the ribs on him. But it is a really nice fish for the last fish. Really nice fish for the last fish. All right, we're going to let this one go. Pretty awesome. Oh, okay. He kicked in faster than I thought he would. It's nice. It was a really good catch, man. All right, guys, it is time to go. Both Jared and I are starting to get pretty tired. It is about almost 3 o'clock. We pushed it a little bit to get some more fish in this video. Well worth it. It was a nice fish, that last one. I want to thank Jared for coming down here and fishing with me. That was a lot of fun. And I also want to tell you a little story about the skipjack. When Jared went to go get the skipjack, the guy turned out to be a huge fan of my channel, and when he heard that Jared was coming down to fish with me, he donated the skipjack to us. I appreciate you, man. I love you for it. Thank you so much. Caught a lot of nice fish today with that skipjack, and I've got some back at the house in the freezer to fish with later in the week and on some other things. So, whew, let me get home and take care of business. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.